Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Nur Asha Amira binti Muhammad Fadil, a final year student of Bachelor of Science Honour Biology. Today, I am going to present my final year project with the title Concentration of Immunoglobulin G IgG in colostrum and milk of different goat breeds under the supervision of Dr. Nurnadia Muhammad Yusuf. Background of study. The immune system of neonates is underdeveloped in small ruminant. This is due to placentation during pregnancy that blocks the transfer of important biological components such as immunoglobulin from the dam to the fetus. Early until 2011 stated that in hoof animals such as goats, cows, and horses, the newborns are basically agamaglobulinemia at birth. As a result, neonates rely on the early consumption of immunoglobulin, especially IgG, through maternal colostrum to develop an early passive immunity. Thus, this study aims to determine the concentration of IgG content in colostrum and milk of different goat breeds on the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and 7th day postpartum. Problem statement. First, the ruminant neonate's immune system is underdeveloped, and even during gestation, maternal antibodies cannot reach the fetus. Second, there has not been extensive research in comparing the IgG level in colostrum and milk from these two different breeds. Third, since colostrum is not plentiful, it is a threat to neonates to get the first optimum nutrition if the consumption of IgG was below the standard value. Kosum et al. 2018 discovered that IgG levels in dying goat kids were less than 75.1 mg per ml in a study of French alpine goat kids, while for the healthy goat, IgG content was over 143 mg per ml. Objectives of study. First, to determine the concentration of IgG in colostrum and milk of different breeds of goat, and second, to determine the difference of IgG content in colostrum and milk on the first, second, third, fourth, 7th day postpartum of each different breed. Methodology. Collection of samples on the first, second, third, fourth, and 7th day. Next, all frozen samples were thawed and serially diluted to 1 to 1 million by using the sample diluent provided. The plate then were inserted with 100 microliter of blank, standard samples and control. The plate will undergo first incubation for 60 minutes and second incubation for 30 minutes. After the incubation period, the plate were analyzed by using microplate reader at absorbance 450 nanometer within 30 minutes after stock solution was added. Data analysis was done using generalized linear models. Results. For the first objective, which is to determine the concentration of IgG in colostrum and milk of different breeds of goats, based on the result, no significant difference was obtained between the breed. The current study showed no statistically significant difference was recorded between the breed cross-Boer and cross-Saanen. However, in previous study by Kessler et al. 2019, the highest IgG was found in Boer with mean concentration 61 mg per ml, and the lowest was found in the colored German goat. Nevertheless, Boranakal et al. 2021 showed that Saanen had higher IgG concentration when being compared to the mid-type goat Black Bengal. For the second objective, which is to determine the difference of IgG content in colostrum and milk on the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and 7th day postpartum of each different breed, the results show statistically significant difference for variable days at 0.046. Day 1 is significantly differ with day 4 and day 7 at 0.015 and 0.006 respectively. From the current study, the cholesterol IgG contents in goats for both breeds was significantly decreased from day 1 to day 4 and remain low at day 7. From the test result, we can see that regular milk has a lower concentration of IgG compared to colostrum. Thus, the first few hours after birth are considered the critical period for the passive transfer of IgG from the dam to the kid. The finding of previous study by Buranakal et al. 2021 also showed that the level of IgG in milk decreased as early as 4 days after maturation in goats. The decline in concentration of IgG over time is a natural biological process in the dam's body where the production of IgG decreases as time passes from the moment of birth. Conclusion and recommendation. Based on the analysis of the current study, the IgG concentration in colostrum and milk of both breeds will drop dramatically within 4 days of early maturation and remain low at day 7. Despite the decrease in concentration of IgG in colostrum and milk, these studies show that breed has no significant difference to determine the concentration of IgG in goats. For the future works, the present study suggests to use large sample size to increase the statistical power of the study and improve the ability to detect differences between the two breeds. This is the list of references. That's all from me. Thank you.